You know that scene in Wolf of Wall Street where Jordan Belfort picks up the phone, leans back in his chair and starts talking. He was calm and confident, like he already knows how the call ends. He knows exactly what the price he wants, exactly what he's selling, and exactly who is on the other side of the deal. That scene made millions of people realize something about Wall Street and how it actually works. And it works on just one single thing: control. That feeling of knowing exactly what's happening and why it's happening. Most people in crypto never felt that. They click swap, they see an estimate price, and they confirm. By the time the transaction goes through, the number is different. Today we are fixing that because what Wall Street have been building for 100 years, a blockchain called Siri just built the same thing on chain with no Jordan Belfort taking a cut in the middle. It's called DeepBook. Once you understand it, you never look at DeFi the same way again. Let's start with the problem because you can't appreciate the solution without feeling the pain first. Let's say you want to swap some crypto. You go to the DeFi platform, you see the price. Let's say one token is worth $10. You say, okay, well, that works, and you hit confirm. And here's what happened behind the scene. The moment you confirm, your transaction joins a queue. While it is sitting in that queue waiting to be processed, other people are trading the same token. This keeps the price moving, and by the time your transaction has actually executes, which might take seconds later, the price has shifted. You get less than you expected. The platform shows you a small warning sign in tiny text called slippage. This problem has a name in crypto. It is called AMM, which means automated market markers. Most DeFi platform runs on AMMs. Instead of matching a real buyer with a real seller at an agreed price, you are trading against a pool of tokens sitting in a smart contract. The price isn't set by what people are actually willing to pay. It's calculated by a formula that adjusts based on supply and demand inside the pool. It's like trying to buy a suya at a spot where you don't have a fixed price on the board. You walk up and you ask how much, and the price they quote to you depends on how many people has bought suya in the last hour, how much is left, and a calculation of the expenses going through the suya man's head. Maybe you get a good deal, maybe you don't. That uncertainty is called slippage, and it is the silent tax that every AMM user pays. Now picture a completely different scene. You are in a local marketplace and every buyer has a number and every seller has a price they are willing to accept. Let's assume there is a screen in front of the room showing every open bids and every asking price in real time. When a buyer's number matches a seller's price, a deal happens immediately and at exactly the price both parties agrees to. That means there is no slippage. This system is called an order book. It has been the backbone of stock market, commodity market, and every serious financial exchange over a century. Every professional trading environment in the world uses it because it is the fairest, most transparent, most precise way to match buyers and sellers. DeepBook brought that system on chain. For the first time in DeFi, you can place an order at an exact price you want and wait for someone to match it. You see every price on both sides, you know exactly what you are going to get before you confirm. And because it lives on a blockchain, every single order from the moment it is placed to the moment it is matched and settled is publicly visible. Nobody can manipulate the book without the whole world seeing it. No Jordan Belfort sitting in a back room adjusting the numbers. Let's discuss a little bit about Siri, because an open order book is only as powerful as the infrastructure it runs on. In a Formula 1 racing, you can build the most aerodynamic perfect car in the world, but if the track is broken, full of potholes, and has only one lane, that car can't show you what it's capable of. Most blockchains are one-lane tracks. Ethereum processes transactions sequentially, one by one in a single line. When the network gets busy, everyone is stuck behind, waiting for everyone else. Fees goes up and speed goes down. And an order book cannot survive in that environment. It will be like trying to run a stock exchange through a single WhatsApp message. This is why serious order book never worked on DeFi before. SEAL fixed the infrastructure. The key innovation is parallel execution. Instead of processing one transaction at a time in a single queue, SEAL processes independent transactions simultaneously with multiple lanes running at the same time, each handling different requests without waiting for the other. The result is a blockchain that settles transactions in under 1 second. Fee is so low that it's almost invisible, and the theoretical capacity to handle hundreds of thousands of transactions per second. That's the Formula 1 track. Now, DeepBook is the car. Here's the thing that makes DeepBook more than just a fast order book. It is built to seal at the protocol level, woven into the foundation of the network itself. Every exchange, wallet, DeFi protocols building on SEAL can plug directly into DeepBook and access the same shared order book. Protocols like Setos, Tobol Finance, Bluefin, Aftermark Finance, and the rest, they all draw and contribute to the same pool of liquidity. In most ecosystems, every protocol has its own separate pool of money. One exchange has its own pool, another has a different one. But instead of one deep shared source of liquidity, they have 10 shallow fragmented puddles. And a shallow puddle means worse price and more slippage, and a worse deal for every single user. DeepBook collapses all of that into one deep pool, one ordered book, and every protocol on SEAL feeds into the same source. The deeper it gets, the better the price. The better the price, the more people use it, and the more people use it, the deeper it gets. There's one more piece to understand: the Deep token. Every time someone trades on DeepBook, they pay a small fee. If you pay that fee using Deep token instead of the token you are trading, you immediately get a 20% discount. If you go further and stake your Deep token, the benefit multiplies. Your fee drops even low. And if you're a market maker, the protocol pays you back a portion of the fee your order generates. The more you participate, the more the system gives back. This is what DeFi should look like. It's precision, transparency, and control. And you don't need to be Jordan Belfort to access it. Link and resources will be in the description. See you at the top.